This is Melissa. Before we get started on Travel 101, I just want to let you know that I changed my username. It is now Miss Love Travel Cafe. Again, it's Miss Love Travel Cafe on, like I said, here in YouTube right now, and also in my Instagram and my Twitter account. So, decided to open it up, and hopefully, you guys can help me out. Not help you out, that's the wrong word. Hopefully you can subscribe in you here in YouTube, and also subscribe. Okay, I'm having the trouble today. And also add me on Instagram and Twitter. So it's Miss MS. So this is actually one word, sorry. MS Love, LUV. It's LUV Travel Cafe. So it's MSLUVTRAVELCAFE. So that's the name, one whole name. But I'll put it on my description below on so that you guys can add me in both Instagram and Twitter account, and also here in YouTube. So just to let you know, guys, on that. And what else I can say? You probably wonder, why did I change my name on it? Because I kind of wanted to differentiate. That's not a word. Basically, I want to exclude my personal stuff to what I'm working on right now. Since this is my account now, since I'm sharing my account, I want to keep that separately. you know. So yeah, and you probably wonder, why does she put with Miss Love Cafe, Love Travel Cafe? Because I love to travel and I love coffee. Coffee is my middle name. You can say, yeah. So that's why I put it Miss Love Cafe, Miss Travel Love Cafe. Anyways, let's get started on Travel 101, the first episode for Travel 101. First and foremost, for the people who started to travel or they wanted to travel, this is one of them that at least can help you a little bit. If you haven't seen the first video that I've done in my old account, this one here is, like I said, I love to travel, and also I have a background on travel and tourism. Um, this video I created or Travel 101, because I think it's necessary, especially for the new beginners, to understand what travel means and what, well, not travel means, but how to organize travel, like when you travel outside. Especially if you're going outside the country, this is the most important thing, for them to give a structure of where to go. And I mean, this one is everyone. I mean, I'm not saying it's just for just beginners. This is for everybody. Whether you're from the beginner, intermediate, or advanced, it doesn't matter. You don't need, um, this is just a topic that I feel that it's necessary to share. And I hope you guys um, understand and everything. And if you have any questions, like I said, please leave a comment on my channel and I will try to answer your questions. And also, yeah, on my Twitter account, please do ask questions and I'll love to help you out. Hopefully I can understand some stuff, but in regards, hopefully, it's just, this is a travel tip. I'm not saying in regards to, hey, do I need visa for this? I won't know it. But I can share you some sites, especially for Canada, who's Canadian. I can give you some government sites that tells you exactly if you need visa. You need to apply visa before you even have your ticket, or while you're planning. Um, yeah, so I'll try to. If you have questions in regards to that, let me know, and I'll try to post it as much as I can. And eventually I'll do a travel, like a blog information, so you guys can get your information, well, can grab the information there. And then, yeah. But anyways, so first off, like I said, planning is a key plan before you even travel. especially for the beginners who doesn't know, okay, what to start, where to start, how much, what everything is. So planning is one of the things. There's different ways how people want to get their information. For the starter especially, it's either if you want, you can have a piece of paper. Sorry, if you have a piece of paper, you can either write it down. For me, I'm one of those people who writes down where am I going, all that information for me. So I know, like I would remember when I posted somewhere on my wall or somewhere, then I'm like, hey, I have a plan. Okay. Um, especially for the beginner, don't plan like you have like 6 months. I mean, it is plenty, but especially for the beginner, I feel that if you want to be comfortable, I want you to plan at least a year. That's me. For me, I plan a year, and to tell you the truth, I'm already planning for next year. I don't even know. Well, I'm deciding whether I'm going to Europe, but I haven't heard. But I'm planning with my friends, so on this one. But in regards of that, we're planning ahead. We try to plan ahead because that's the best way to like not rush anything, especially for budget. If you have a budget, if you don't have the budget yet, this is the time that, okay, this is a good time to actually like, okay, I have to, take that picture from where am I going, and put it to like, hey, this is the budget. Okay, I need to raise this money. While I'm raising that money, I'm getting, okay, I start booking accommodations, every stuff that you need to do. Okay, so that is why if you feel comfortable to do it 6 months, great. But if you're not, I would suggest even a year or 2 years. It's nice. Like it does. I know some of the flights won't be posted at least a year when you do it, but I know that. But this is the way you can actually do check it within a year of, okay, how much budget that I need. Um, so yeah, so depends on how you feel comfortable. If you're the person who can do it 6 months, great. If you can do it within a year or 2 years in advance to just plan it slowly, that'd be great. Because depends on your comfort level, right? This is your trip. I'm not forcing anyone to go on a trip, but I'm just saying here is, if you want to go to a trip, you have to make it happen. And this is one of them is, how long does it take you to plan this thing? For me, I plan a year ahead, a year or two sometimes, to plan my whole travel stuff. Okay. So anyway, so like what am I saying? Yeah, write it down if you can. If you're the person who doesn't like to write down, you write it on like a, doesn't matter where you write it, or write it in your head, or take a photo of it. Oh, this is when I want to go. Doesn't matter, as long as you guys feel that you want to travel, as long as you keep that idea in your head. That's all it matters. Okay. Um on the piece of paper that you're gonna write, make sure you know what destinations you're going. Destination is one of the key things that you wanted to look. And also, when it comes to destinations, I'll tell you briefly. Once you find your destination, you have to do a search in regards to whether you need a visa or not. So I'll talk about that sooner. I'll talk about it sooner. Sorry, I have like a voice alarm on my laptop. Anyways, so yeah, destination first and foremost. We'll talk about it maybe in few blogs later on, that in regards to destinations, furthermore in depth on that, especially for the visa stuff. Okay. Second, budget. Budget is the main thing. You gotta make sure how much budget are you planning to go, especially with booking all those flights, accommodation, and everything. You need a budget. Don't go overspending yourself and all of a sudden you don't even have a pocket money to go with, because that's the most important thing, is to budget your um, travel expense. Okay, so budget is one thing I will talk about a little bit. Like I said, this is a brief information about planning, but we'll go more in depth of each of the details that I said right now later on in other videos. Third is the date. The date when you're going. Okay, you have to figure out when are you planning to go. You can either do it next year, you can do it within 6 years. I mean, not 6 years, sorry, 6 months. You could do it within 3 months, within 1 week. It's up to you. And remember, the length of your travel date, it depends also the price. So you gotta keep in mind like price and destination, like your when you're going and coming back is the main key thing because that affects your budget also. So, but I'll like I said, I will tell you in depth on both of those ideas. Well, those three in future videos. Third, are you going with someone? Who are you going with? You know, you got to think about that. If you're going by yourself, okay, then that's great. But remember, there's like I said, there's pros and cons with going with someone. It's nice to have a buddy to go with. For me, I would love to have a buddy, but if I can't go, then then go by yourself. I heard from a friend of mine, there is companies that if they can't find a person to travel with, there is a group that does it for you for individual people, and then I guess they meet or something like that. So I gotta do a research on that. But like I said, who are you going with? Remember, it affects the budget of your thing if you're the one who's booking. Unless you guys are decided to like book it individually, then it's a different story. So, who are you going? Are you going by yourself or not? Okay. Third, once you establish that, um, it's either you do your research. For me, I like to do a research on the places that I wanted to go, just to see the flights information. Okay, how much is it gonna cost me? Um, a research is really good. For me, I do a lot of researching. Okay, but if you're the type like, okay, I don't know if I want to book it online, we will talk about regard I will talk about actually maybe in my next video in regards to booking on travel agency and booking yourself online. Okay, there's like I said, there's pros and cons with that. So anyways, I hope I gave you a little bit of the aspect of planning, but furthermore, we will discuss furthermore on those topics that I mentioned. Like I said, on my next video, I'll try a little bit more in depth of destination, maybe regarding visas, um, travel expense. I will let you guys know on my next blog. So, anyways, I hope you guys had an idea, a brief idea on what is, when it comes to planning. It's a lot of research. I'm just to let you know, it is a lot of research, but by the end of your research and by the time you travel and come back, it will be a little bit how can I say this? Um different reward because at the end of it, you accomplish something. And this is one of them that like, hey, I did something that I'm like, either my own or with someone, with a buddy or with, I want everyone to feel that traveling is fun. Traveling, planning to where you go, it's fun, and you just need to put your head into it. And I'm one of them that, you know, I love to organize stuff. So, anyways, to organize my travel plans. So, anyways, if you have any questions, more of the travel, keep me posted on my in my comment section below, and please do prescribe. I will try again. I will try to do videos at least twice a week. Um, I've been really busy, but I'll try to do twice a week videos for you guys. Um, Especially when it comes to travel stuff, I will do that. And then also, yeah, follow me in Instagram and on my Twitter account. I will post it also below my Instagram and Twitter account. So it is actually my username. Like I said, it's Ms. Love Travel Cafe, one word. So it's MSLUVTRAVEL Cafes in CAFE. So please do add me on Instagram and Twitter account. Eventually, I will put a blog also. So, anyways, have a good day. Have a good night. Actually, night here right now. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.